Why hello there my fellow brothers, sisters, gamers, and anime lovers. Buster here again with another reaction video. And yes, we are gonna be talking about, and yes, Battlefield has been closed at least yesterday. And I like the game. In all honesty, it's fun. As long as there's no asshole exploiting something in the background, like areas that we cannot normally reach. There are some parts of the map where you can go up to and not not and you can't reach it normally. Basically, you need to have a jet and parachute down, but that's not available in that mode. I just hate those kinds of players that uses some kind of thing that breaks the game in an instance, a small instance, and just abuses it to the point that you just wanna just leave. It's just get something else to do. If you can't go into the objective and do your part and just blast anyone you can see and capture the objective, get the hell out. You're not contributing anything. Yes, you may be killing the enemy forces, but you're not capturing the objective. You're not playing the game as it was intended. It just annoys me the hell, the similar way that my story said in Overwatch. We failed a match because no one was on the objective. Everyone was so hyper-focused on getting some eliminations. And that's just it. And we failed. Because they didn't play the game right. It's just so funny that people confuse Team Deathmatch for any other game. Like, there's other things to do. That's why in Helldivers it's much more fun because everyone's actually doing the objective. They're going to destroy that site. They're going to capture that site. They're trying to upload the data in that site, trying to activate the radar on that side. We're not leaving every stone unturned. We're clearing that out, and we're all working together to get out of this alive. In many instances of other games, they just do what they want and just make fudges everyone else up. Basically, I'm sorry to say this, Fortnite could be fun along with my friends playing and just douching around or trying to get a chicken dinner, but it's no longer fun when every other game needs to copy Fortnite. What I mean, every game, ever since Fortnite became a thing, Battle Pass became the norm. Everyone has a Battle Pass. Heck, even Helldivers has its own version of the Battle Pass, but you can earn it for free without spending any more money by grinding the game. It may be tedious, it may take time, but I'd rather spend my time, rather spend my money. Because money is freaking valuable these days. So yeah, it's nice that Helldivers gave us a way to earn in-game currency by just playing the game. Unlike these other games, you have to throw the hundreds and hundreds and thousands of dollars just to enjoy cosmetics and stuff that unlock, cool effects, backgrounds, nameplates, and so on and so forth. Halo had a battle pass. Star Wars has its own, I think, because we have to unlock a lot of garbage left and right. What else has a battle pass? Call of Duty, well, they introduced... Well, originally there was no Battle Pass, and then Warzone came, and the Battle Pass would then count that in too. Who else has a Battle Pass that I played? Let me check my lists. Heck, even Space Marine has now a Battle Pass. Because you have to unlock certain packages. Hold on, see the store. Yep, there's some cosmetic pack, there are just ridiculous amounts. Chapter packs, non-stop. Let me guess, they're gonna put one in Dragon Ball 2. Oh my gosh, Rainbow Six Siege has a battle pass. What else do you want a battle pass? Do you want Counter-Strike to have a battle pass? Do you want Battlefield 6 to have a battle pass? What next? You want a BR mode? Not everything has a BR mode. Every game has its charm. That's why we play different games when we're just chilling out. You want an arena shooter? You go to freaking Overwatch. You want just multiplayer fire teams, it's Halo multiplayer. Before, during the age of Red versus Blue, and then you got Call of Duty death matches, and you got Plant Bomb in Counter Strike. Do you guys? Do you seriously want a battle royale for everything? Let's get on with it. This is big streamers just don't get Battlefield. The kingard. In all honesty, most people always try to make games be like other games. We're all in a classroom and everyone's copying the homework. Everyone has copied on Fortnite's homework. Now they want to copy Warzone's homework, the Battle Royale homework. Everything needs to be a Battle Royale. Even Halo made their own Battle Royale. It's fun for that, but that's not what Halo was originally about. It's about Master Chief. It's about team capture the flag. Team versus team. Blood Gulch.
Today represents a dark day in our history. With this monstrous, unprovoked attack, no country is safe from their reach.
So how are you going to look at me and tell me, oh, battle royales are overdone? That comment pisses me off. It really does, man.
Then allow me to piss you off even more. Everything needs a battle royale? No. Someone even, I don't know where or when or remember when, but I heard someone trying to say, I think he's joking, but this is not funny. They want a battle royale player versus player on Helldivers. We are working together against a common enemy, 3 common enemies, and you want us to be fighting each other? What kind of stupid idea was that? The point of Helldivers is everyone is united on major orders, trying to take down the enemy and work together to reach those said goals. If you try to put battle royale, I'm losing my English. Battle royale, that freaking community, it's him versus him and him. It's everyone versus everyone. We're no longer together. We're divided by stupid freaking hyper competitive. This is why I hate hyper competitiveness in games. I absolutely hate sweat lords. In all honesty, I can get that. I play a game to win. In all honesty, anyone does. Who wants to play a game to lose? But if you get to the point that you are playing a game in hyper-competitive mode, sweating your little ass off, you're getting swamp ass during this game, and like, we have to win. Chill the F out. I miss the days when game was just a hobby. It was just something to relax. Like, I have a rough day in school, I got bullied, I got tons of homework, and when I'm done, I'll sit on my seat and play a game. And just, well, I got an exam, or maybe I got a pop quiz in just 3 days, I'll study later. I just want to relax a bit for now. And then, back to reality and back to the grind as usual. Games used to be an escapism from the harshness of reality and the over-competitiveness of reality, because that's what businesses does. That was employment is. Trying to get employee of the month? Yeah. I don't need to bring that in my game. That's why I never watch esports. It's like, I can commend you to have the skill set and the ability to be that great of a player, but I'm not interested in seeing absolute freaking hyper competitiveness between each other. There's a good rivalry match between friends or between friend groups trying to win, and there's a different thing about super tournaments. It's just e-tournaments. I never felt inclined to watch them or support it in any all shape or form. I just don't get this mentality. Not at all.
When people are like, we don't need battle royale.
But I don't think that that's the sauce of this game. Battle Royale for this would be fire. I know.
F off. F off. I played Battlefield since its first steps in Battlefield 1942. Battle Royale was never a thing. Battlefield was never known to be a Battle Royale. Battlefield was known to be a battlefield. A massive battlefield involving every part of the military. We got tanks, we got boats, we got helicopters, we got aircraft. That's it. That's it. And we are introduced to the class system, basically assault, support, recon, and engineer, basically. Different roles for different purposes. And we all pick a role in order to fight in this war. We are not jack of all trades operators in Warzone that we can do anything we want. No. There's a limitation for each class. There is a cohesion between each class. Support helps heal the entire squad, keeps them alive through revives. Anti-tank is the one who is anti-armor support. Whenever you get to a tank, you tell the engineer, get rid of that. And then if someone's harassing you like an enemy charge, mostly infantry, the best one to reduce those odds is the recon, the sniper. Getting behind, marking enemies. That is Battlefield was known. It's not a BR. It never was. Don't try to make it what it isn't. Call of Duty became the war zone, although it was great for itself, but you can't force every other game to be a BR. In all honesty, make a different game if that's the case.
No, you don't. We are not game.
Don't force the game.
A good progression, reasons to log in daily. It needs battle pass shit for sure, and rank game modes.
Oh, shut that. Log in daily. I don't have time to log into every game daily. Like, F off, dude. You know what? That's what sorry for the Halo fans out there. That's what Halo Infinite do. Daily challenges to boost the battle pass. And it's freaking slow. The progression is freaking slow. I tried it. I got 3 passes and tried to freaking grind them, and it was so tedious that I finally gave up. I gave Halo Infinite a chance, but it made it more difficult as it goes. A reason to log in daily. That feels like so robotic, so automatic, basically. I don't need to log in every day. Even Helldivers, I don't need to log in every day. If I get burned out and I'm too tired to play games, I just don't play it. Everyone else can progress the major order, but this is just dumb.
Remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Several of the world's top streamers have voiced their criticisms of the Battlefield 6 beta, and I feel like I've stepped into a time machine with how outdated some of these takes are.
So what do you mean the newer game mode that has come into gaming, the Battle Royale, is overdone? How is that possible?
Yes, it's actually overdone. Over the frick done. In all honesty, Arma and DayZ was a fun thing to watch, especially with people like Soviet Womble doing their shenanigans. It was interesting as a concept at first, and then PUBG came, a lot of my friends hopped on it. It was fun for a time, but it does get tiresome, in all honesty. Then Fortnite came, and everything just boomed. It was fun too, but even I got fed up with all the freaking campers and all such. Blackout? What game is this? 2018. I don't know what that is. Apex Legends, never played it. I have no right to cast an opinion on that one. I don't know. And Warzone 5 years ago. In all honesty, yeah, it was fun. But I want other games too. I don't just want Battle Royale. I want different games too. That's why I play a vast variety of games on my list. I got GTA, I got freaking Counter-Strike, I got Age of Empires, I got Mortal Kombat, I got Lethal Company, Mecha Break, Sonic games, Resident Evil as well, RTS like Warhammer 40k, I got stealth games like Splinter Cell. Not one of them are BRs as much as possible. Marvel Rivals. If if Marvel Rivals ever get a BR, it's gonna be nuts.
Wow, primitive.
I'm talking about the ones that seem to have,
Ouch.
we'll just say, a favorite type of game. Rest assured, while we are about to tear into some dog water takes, that doesn't mean that I don't respect any of these streamers for the channels they've built, or that I hate them all, or whatever. I know these people love gaming, but the role...
It's not about hating the other. It's not about hating those who are joining the game and basically possibly enjoying it. It's about them taking their jackass playstyle from a certain game and then forcing it on this game. It's not gonna work. No matter how much, when I first played, I got used to playing Call of Duty so much, everything I do does not freaking translate properly into freaking Battlefield. Hip fire is the most effective part for me when I'm using a shotgun in Battlefield. Every time I try to aim down sight in close range, it backfires on me so bad. If I need to aim down sight, I'm aiming for long, farther targets with the slug ammunition. It just doesn't work. It doesn't translate well. Even before I learned not to go full auto in Call of Duty because recoil. But in Battlefield, aim down sight and then just full auto away until you kill the enemy. It's a different type of style, and we have to adapt to that style. We can't just force what our muscle memory and mannerisms in Call of Duty into Battlefield, and we can't do vice versa. It does not translate well. Especially with people with the movements, slide, cancel, hops. It doesn't work properly in Battlefield. If I try to jump at something, yeah, I'm getting my face shot with a shotgun.
Role gaming plays in their professional lives seems to have completely skewed the way they view video games. And if EA and Battlefield Studios bow the knee to these kinds of streamer demands, I think Battlefield 6 as we know it will be doomed to join the ranks of other corpses paraded around like puppets pretending to be series we used to love. As I'm about to show you, these guys just don't get Battlefield. And speaking of spending a long time using the same product, remember that FlexiSpot desk sponsorship I did over a year ago? If you can believe it, that standing desk they sent me was so good I still use it to this day, every day. So when they reached out about sponsoring this video with one of their newer desks, it was a no-brainer. I'm a grown man, so I need a desk that says, use me for gaming, but you can tell the company that comes over it's just a work desk. And FlexiSpot standing desks, like their E7 Pro, do exactly that. Oh, honey bear. Let's go help the baby.
What?
Don't want to sit so much between working and gaming that you evolve into some monstrous human chair hybrid? Well, they raise up, so get on your feet before your roots start showing. Who cares how tall you are, what height your chair is, this desk will adjust to whatever your comfortable height is. Or just raise it high enough so Kylo can walk underneath it. It's practical for a lot of things. Are you ready for the hyper-detailed stats I need to share, followed by my own monkey brain take? Here goes. For static capacity stability, it'll support up to 440 pounds, and the dual motor's 3-stage semi-C leg structure provides smooth transitions when adjusting. Now for monkey brain. I've had no problems getting it to hold everything I reasonably need it to without wobbling, and the adjustment feature is so simple and buttery smooth, even my wife regularly adjusts it without asking big, strong, intelligent me to come help. Now that's a simple product. Even though I have direct experience with FlexiSpot, I'm still not some professional desk reviewer, so go check out what other people have to say about their products first. And if you like what you see, go to their website in the link in the description, check out the sales events page. They've even got a sale going now for up to 65% off of a bunch of stuff and a chance to get a 100% free order. And if you put in this discount code at checkout, you'll get $50 off your own E7 Pro standing desk. So thanks FlexiSpot for working with me again and sponsoring this video. It's always nice to promote stuff that I actually use every day. Maybe High Hairline Digest will reach out next.
So, back to it.
So what are these big streamers saying that tells me they just don't get Battlefield? Let's get into it.
Please explain. As a Battlefield 1942
You show me
player,
a COD streamer finally
I take
trying a
offense
different
to
game,
this.
and I'll show you someone who spouts Battle Royale like it's a nervous tick.
You like it? I do. I think the VR is going to be like if I come back to play it, I think I'm going to play that a lot more than I play this.
Overall thoughts on the game? I'm having a blast. And I think ultimately, too, it's getting us excited for what potentially Battle Royale could be for this game.
Battle Royale, Battle Royale, Battle Royales.
Battle Royale or VR? VR?
BR. Battle Royale, Battle Royale.
I'm excited for the Battle Royale.
I mean,
The game itself, not the BR. I think I'm into a little bit of it, like the TDM. Maybe we can play it for a couple days.
I'm gonna be honest, I almost checked out when he said he wants to play Team Deathmatch in a Battlefield game, but let's hear some more.
I like TDM and the domination thing. It's a little bit more intimate. So if you're a Call of Duty guy, you're definitely going to like the fact that like you're all really tight in a little map and you're bobbing and weaving.
Translation, I really liked the moments this Battlefield game didn't feel like a Battlefield game.
I know you don't play it then. I'll play the BR.
Sure, Nick, a BR as one of many modes would be fine, but we all know that's not how this works.
No.
And he should know, he regularly plays one of gaming's best examples of a battle royale sucking up development resources and alienating the fan base of one of the most popular series in the world. New COD games serve as little more than invitations to come play Warzone these days. Titanfall 3 was cancelled to focus on Apex, and Splitgate 2 could have had far more going for it if it didn't put all of its eggs into the basket of a subpar BR reveal. A BR that's just passable doesn't fly in today's market, and I think Battlefield Studios knows this. That would be why they're using different studios to tag team different sides of Battlefield 6, including the not technically announced but obviously still incoming Battle Royale mode. But even then, do we really think EA will actually allow equal funding to updating Rush as they will their Battle Royale post-launch? The modern gaming evidence says no. If they do, great, but I doubt it. Which a BR focus might not be the end of the world if it stayed true to Battlefield's core in Fairy Tale Land, but I don't see how it'd be possible to mix Battlefield's identity of a large-scale, casual, rock-paper-scissors, class-based combat with a hyper-competitive, limited-life mode like a Battle Royale and still be able to please everyone. So we need traditional modes to stay prioritized to retain what Battlefield is.
I see people talking about like, Battlefield doesn't need to be
It doesn't. It clearly doesn't.
Just let us have one that like BRs. Like, I
What do you mean? Let us have one. You have Warzone. Play Warzone if you want a BR. If I want to play a certain way, I play something else. If I want a sci-fi first-person shooter, I play Halo. I want freaking more militaristic, grounded FPS, I play Battlefield. I'm not saying I will play COD because that's no longer a military, because I see Skeletor killing someone in the background. I know it's not a military shooter. It's basically just cosplay the video game. Cosplay FPS. Sorry to say, but that's the truth. Everyone with skins, everyone using those flashy skins defeats the military aspect of Call of Duty. Because when I played Call of Duty, the very first one, it's about World War II, and it's all about the paratrooper soldiers and each and every faction from America's Airborne 101st to Britain's Special Commandos, and then Russia's foot soldier in the ground. Basically, that's how Call of Duty started for me. And then it became Modern Warfare, and it was still okay because we got Soap, Captain Price, the Captain Price who lived from World War II and now is in Modern Warfare. If you don't know what I'm saying, in Call of Duty 1, there is a Captain Price. The very first Call of Duty game. And then in Modern Warfare, Captain Price is there again in modern setting. How did you not age after World War II?
I mean, dude.
Can we let you have one? Can we let you have one?
Don't you turn against me.
I don't know you anymore.
You guys already got one series to bend the knee. It's movement, it's sweat, it's tailor-made for you and your audience now. Instead of demanding Battlefield be more like COD, just go play COD. Battlefield's gonna get another Battle Royale, but as far as games that don't feel like they have to focus on one, could you just let us have one? But why this obsession with Battle Royales from streamers? Why do they insist on new FPS titles always having one? Well, the answer is less about you and more about them. How about we let Tim explain?
Streamers and sweats ruin video games. Like, we tanked everything.
Yes.
There is some sort of, is there a word for like being an elitist?
Yeah, it's a word, but I think purist is more so what you're about to go for here.
There are people in gaming that play a game like Battlefield, or let's throw Halo in this bundle here, that only want the game they love to make the one thing that they love. Are you guys following what I'm saying here?
Yeah, I follow. You're saying a Battlefield fan wants more of what made them a Battlefield fan.
Yes.
No shit. Halo doesn't need the Battle Royale because I love playing the multiplayer. Correct! Battlefield doesn't need the Battle Royale because I love playing the multiplayer.
Oh, now I get it. He's reducing the Battlefield formula developed over 20 years and 13 plus games down to just the selfish preferences of some guy he's arguing with in his chat. Because arguing with one hypothetical person's preferences is way easier than telling an entire fan base to step aside and let the COD streamer tell us what Battlefield really needs.
Oh, shut the hell up. What's wrong with me wanting Battlefield to be the Battlefield game? What's wrong with someone wanting Call of Duty to be a Call of Duty game? And Warzone, I feel like you can put it as a separate entity to Call of Duty because it's mostly the Battle Royale aspect of everything. So, put Call of Duty on the side and then Warzone as the Battle Royale. Not everything needs to be like Warzone. The same thing like not every game needs to be Fortnite. I play Battlefield to be like a soldier on the ground, either manning a tank or flying overhead in a jet. If you're gonna make things like Call of Duty, then we don't have tanks anymore. We got vehicles, but we don't have jets anymore. Jets will be pushed to kill streaks. Because that's what Call of Duty has. That's what BR has. Every airstrike is just called in. There's no pilots. No one knows how to pilot a jet. But they can pilot a helicopter. That's okay. A transport helicopter with people freaking just like a transport. But I don't remember seeing an attack chopper readily available and not a kill streak. Sorry to say that. All you have is a minigun mounted small little bird helicopter. I don't see a Black Hawk going in there transporting people, rappelling down lines and freaking... We all remember Battlefield Bad Company 2, dudes. It was more chaotic than Warzone ever will be. No, stop trying to copy someone else's homework.
Why does Battlefield need another BR, Tim? Let's hear it.
For someone like me, I love playing Battle Royales.
Because you love playing them. Now, why should Tim's preference for a BR have any more merit than the rest of us? He's either ironically being the elitist he's attempting to speak against, or he's saying that his preference should be held to equal value as the Battlefield purists. Doesn't really matter because both of those would be wrong. I love horror games, Tim. Doesn't mean other people are elitist if they tell me no to GTA 6 having a horror game mode. Come on, Tim. There's
no. At the same time, why long-term fans should have a voice in Battlefield? Because they have been the long supporters buying the game for years on end. They should have a voice, not some tourist from another game coming in and just saying whatever they want and thinking they have the right of voice. More important than the fans who supported this franchise for decades. Excuse me, I bought freaking Battlefield 1942, I bought Battlefield Vietnam, I bought Battlefield 2, and then 3, and then 4. What else is a Battlefield game that came out? Battlefield Bad Company 2, and then Battlefield... Well, Battlefield 5 was a regret to me because it sucked hard. And then Battlefield 1. I have yet to buy that, but it looks awesome. I really need to up my Battlefield collection. Battlefield 2042, no, skip, hard skip. It was trash, in all honesty. In all honesty, after everything we saw, after every bug that was shown us by Ackman and many other people, no. I'm not buying that. And if I want a high-tech sci-fi-ish type of FPS, I'm gonna go to Star Wars Battlefront.
There's more to this. Tell us why you really want a battle royale that's not Warzone to play.
And on top of that, it's how I make a lot of my content.
And the truth shall set you free!
This is the big disconnect with predominantly BR streamers. Games don't need battle royales to stay relevant with their audience. The streamers need battle royales to stay relevant with their audience. Or at least they think they do. Most of them are entertaining enough and good at video games. I bet if they branched out more often, they'd be surprised at the
play
results.
other
You see,
games.
in the streaming bubble, it can
Other
be
games
easy
are
to
also
start
fun.
conflating viewer numbers with player numbers. Obviously, stream views help games get exposure, I'm not arguing that, but stream views is not always an accurate metric for figuring out just how many people are actually playing a game. Look no further than Mario Kart World. It sold over 5 million units in its first month, and reports show 94% of Switch 2 buyers got a copy of it. It was, by all available metrics, a console selling success.
Okay.
And how is Mario Kart World doing on Twitch? Oh. Battle
1.5K.
Royales work really well for streaming. Every new match is like an episode of a TV show. There's a whole saga from dropping in, finding loot, close calls, and the final circle. If you pair that with an entertaining streamer, then you've got yourself a good live
Is
show
he
for
actually-
people to watch and engage with.
Was he
These
shirtless?
guys worked hard to create their brands, and a big part of that is managing audience expectations, so I'm not gonna knock them for wanting to maintain their numbers. If they can accept that Battlefield's identity is different from Call of Duty's, and they just want to come enjoy it, then by all means, come on in, the water's fine. No gatekeeping here. But if streamers expect the same kind of authority they have over COD's continued development over here at Battlefield, to that I say, you want a game crafted for a younger live stream audience, eh?
I think you guys want that hospital.
Weenie Hut General!
The thing I would say to everyone is saying, oh, Battlefield doesn't need a BR. We don't need a BR.
seeing
There's
those
another game that said the same thing.
executing me in Call of Duty. Ugh.
And that game isn't doing that hot, okay? That's all I'm saying.
The willful ignorance
What?
one must exhibit to
What did he just say? Are you taking a stab at Halo?
The same thing. And that game isn't doing that hot, okay?
stream
What?
audience.
Game that said the same thing. BR. There's another game that said the same thing.
Sorry for that, guys. I keep missing it.
Saying, oh, Battlefield doesn't need a BR. We don't need a BR. There's another game that said the same thing. And that game isn't doing that hot, okay? That's all I'm saying.
The willful
I know one game that said that. That's Halo Infinite. They didn't need a BR. They got big battle they got Team Big Battle. That's enough.
ignorance one must exhibit to imply Halo Infinite failed to keep its launch audience because it didn't have a battle royale.
So Halo Infinite failed because it didn't have Battle Royale. Oh, how clueless can you be? Halo Infinite failed because of the lackluster amount of content we got. The amount of weapons we also got. Some things they removed and added with something dumber and freaking... I hate the Bulldog shotgun. I wanted the freaking original shotgun from the Halo days. I wanted that shotgun and they just had it removed and the SMG is missing. All those memorable weapons, dual wielding is gone. And even from Halo 4, no matter what your opinion on it is, I like the executions in Halo 4. The multiplayer where you freaking bane a Spartan, that was insane to see. And then Halo Infinite has the freaking audacity to cut out so much of that old content and hamstring some new content. Even the Forerunner weapons are gone and replaced with such like Sentinel weapons, like the Sentinel beam, or new weapons that we never seen before. We want the old with the added new. The old weapons we have are all missing. Even the DMR was not from Halo Reach was not there. They had to patch it in, and the funny thing, it's not even the full DMR. They removed the scope. Why the frick did you do that? That's not the DMR we were used to in Halo Reach. That's how they failed. They just pissed off so many people by removing a lot of jack shit. Armor customization was bull also, and not too freaking enticing to unlock. The battle pass alone was hard to grind. What are you talking about without a BR? It failed because of without a BR. No! Multiplayer, when it released, there was no Slayer playlist. I can't play Slayer. I was forced to play Capture the Flag and shit. Even King of the Hill was not added immediately, right? I think I remember that. A lot of game modes were missing. All we got was Team Deathmatch, I think. Or Hold the Ball. I'm sick of holding balls. Don't take that out of context. I know you guys.
Is staggering. Are we talking about the same Halo Infinite? The one with so little content it didn't even have a Slayer playlist at launch? The one that backslid in both content and features from the games before it? The game that was competing with MCC? The game which had 0 microtransactions and 6 Halo games worth of content that could all be bought for cheaper than 1 Halo Infinite skin bundle? The game that took like 3 years of live service CPR to become a still over monetized but decent Halo game? That
3 years.
I guess playing Warzone for so long really has given him tunnel vision if his only metric for good game versus bad game is whether or not it has a battle royale.
That's not how you measure
the quality of a game's launch with Tim's logic here. Technically, Halo Infinite had 2 main battle royales, one official and one made by the Forge Falcons. Why didn't you play it on stream more than like once, Tim?
Let's go! This is actually fire.
Where were you and where were the swarms of Battle Royale fans ready to make this game successful? Better yet, why isn't Battlefield 5's Firestorm in its 7th year of prosperous live service? Could it be because Battle Royales are not a guaranteed lifeline regardless of a game's quality?
Keep these Call of Duty guys off this. We don't need a battle royale. We don't need it. I got news for y'all, man. I'm going to tell you something. This is kind of hot. If this game BF6 flops, that may be it for Battlefield. Can we have an honest conversation here?
Yeah, we can have one.
You're already trying to say that BF's going to flop because without a Battlefield battle royale? You go back to corner camping, in all honesty. I'm fine with Call of Duty players joining in Battlefield. Just readjust to the new game style because it's not going to translate well. Believe me, I tried. So many times. Even lobbing a grenade doesn't feel the same.
You're conflating what you think a game needs to be successful with what you think your channel needs to be successful.
We don't need a BR. Battlefield doesn't need a BR. In my opinion, this may be a hot take. You can hate me or not.
I don't hate you. It's just a disagreement over gaming.
True.
If anybody actually hates you over this, they're either too young or too mentally unstable to be on the internet anyway, so don't worry about them.
You're kind of gatekeeping the whole game from people that love battle royales.
Sorry to say, in all honesty, as someone from the Warhammer 40k community and the lessons we learned through that, gatekeeping is actually essential. It keeps reminding who has the authority or at least has the voice that should be heard by the developers, because longtime fans are the reason why the game still exists and is supported. And if you try to change things in a game because a tourist, a no knowledge tourist coming in and then saying they should be this, they should be that, they should retcon this, and they should change that, that's what alienates even the longtime fans away and kills your business. By trying to grab those people outside by changing things to make it more appealing to them. No. You should just show them what the game appeals to the fans and see if they will take it or not. You don't change the thing into something it's not meant to be. You can add on lore like changes in structure, changes in characters, like new characters being introduced. That's just about it. But make it still connect to the old story and make it relatable to even the old hardtime fans, to make it more it can mesh, it can fit into the world, not something alien that it looks out of place. Try to make it as connected to the fiction of your story rather than trying to do a crossover. You want to know why Helldivers and ODST crossover works? Because they're both military. They may have different set armors and have Spartan super soldiers, but what we're getting are the normal baseline soldiers, the ODST. So it still fits. They're both orbital drop shock troopers or Helldivers. There's Hell Jumpers and Helldivers are practically nearly the same in some aspects. The Helldivers just had command of the super destroyers, unlike the ODST, they're just there as a fire team. They don't have off-map support, they have to do it themselves, without stratagems and such.
Tim, have you ever seen Arrowhead's website? I doubt it, since Helldivers 2 isn't a battle royale, and let's not forget how that one went.
Okay, I don't know how I feel about it. Looking at it, if it's a game I would like playing or making content with, comment down below and leave a like on this if you want to see it. I'll consider it.
I'm not playing the game.
The amount of people telling me to play, I swear to God, they're paying people to come into chat.
I go to someone's stream. I had to leave after 2 minutes. You're shooting aliens, man.
I reacted to Jeff playing it, and I was like, dude, I don't know if this is for me, but chat won't shut up about it. I don't know.
A few moments later.
The video popped off. It's my most viewed video in a month. Got the most likes. So yeah, we're playing Helldivers today.
That wasn't necessary. It was just a reminder that big streamers like this tend to rate games from the lens of what makes their content popular, not what makes a game popular. But anyway, the Arrowhead website says, a game for everyone is a game for no one.
You're kind of gatekeeping the whole game from people that love battle royales.
Who is Tim to demand an established series like Battlefield bring in something it's never needed before?
You're basically a tourist.
2 all over again? Does he think that what Battlefield is on its own won't be enough to farm content from? Boy, COD licking your boots really did go to your head, didn't it? It's this kind of arrogance that puts people off and makes them paranoid that streamers are going to try to use their popularity and their platforms to change Battlefield from what its fans like about it, just like they did with Call of Duty. Higher skill gap, faster movement, constantly shifting metas, the stuff that makes for more entertaining content but drives away the casuals. Warzone was just a BR mode at one point in time too, and we haven't forgotten about that. I doubt people are gatekeeping you, Tim. I doubt they're saying, we don't even want you to come and play Battlefield. Instead, I bet what they're saying is, we don't want you to come and try to change Battlefield with some of that same influence that helped change Call of Duty. It's not gatekeeping to say, you're invited to the party, just don't break anything in the house. You know what? Forget GTA 6 having a horror game mode, Tim. I like point-and-click story games, and if you don't want COD to put development money and resources towards a point-and-click story game mode, then you're selfish elitist and you're gatekeeping Call of Duty.
Everyone's talking about Firestorm. I did play Firestorm. In my opinion, didn't hit exactly like it could have been.
Okay, so now we are acknowledging that a game's quality can factor into a game's success when it benefits your argument, I guess.
There were things about Firestorm that kind of irked me from a battle royale standpoint that I just didn't love.
Okay, I guess our new rule of thumb is if there's a BR, the game's allowed to be either good or bad, but if there is no BR at all, automatic bad. Battle royales are really just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the clash between Battlefield's casual identity and the increasingly competitive, retention-based FPS space. Brace yourselves, because you're about to see just how much modern gaming has rotted some people's perception of what a game needs to be good.
It needs a good progression, reasons to fucking log in daily. It needs battle pass shit for sure, and
Is
rank
that
game
Meat Cannon?
Yes, the guy who's successfully monetized being chronically online is regurgitating corporate-approved drivel like a planted robot.
You must keep playing, you must buy battle pass. You must play skill-based, complete dailies. Log on, log on, log on, log on.
You sound like a robot, dude. You sound like a pre-programmed bot, in all honesty. With how this is being depicted, it sounds robotic. You need to log in daily. There needs to be a battle pass. There needs to be this, that, it is. That's basically Fortnite. You're asking for basically Fortnite in Battlefield. F off.
I'm EA. I approve this message.
How far has gaming fallen that this is something to actually want out of a new game?
I top fragged the comeback game. I don't even believe what he said. That was crazy.
I sat through enough of him refusing to revive teammates and solo rushing objectives to feel confident in saying the following. XQC is not interested in playing a Battlefield game for what Battlefield offers. He's an iPad kid that needs a dopamine hit every 5 seconds or else.
I will revive anyone I can if it's possible. If there's cover, if I can smoke you out, smoke the enemy's vision, I can pull you out and revive you. I love playing as a support too because I like saving my brothers in arms. I feel like role playing, like I got you, brother. I got you. I got you. If there's only a way you can drag revive while shooting some enemies, that would be a lot more cinematic. In all honesty, that would be cool to see. But it's cool too to save a fellow. It really appeals to people who like saving people. Let's go Hacksaw Ridge in this.
Or else he'll switch to another app.
Yeah, I'm gonna be able to do. I forgot that Battlefield is just like a corner camping, like prone game, like wait for the game to come to you. Type.
Are you mistaking Battlefield for Call of Duty? Corner camping is a Call of Duty thing. But there are snipers shooting us from the distance. And once we capture the objective, we move closer. We do not stay in one spot. There is a sniper vantage point, yes. And we move when the objective moves. At the same time, if we are exposed and the enemy knows we're there, we actually relocate to another area and try to assist the main attacking force if that sniper nest has been exposed and is now being targeted by either tanks or aircraft, because that's how military works. You relocate your position every time they know where you are. In Call of Duty, they're just gonna lay down in one area, in a bush, most likely, and just shoot someone. And you're gonna say, that's a Fortnite tactic. In all honesty, it's the same thing. But they do it too in freaking Warzone. Hide in a bush in a ghillie suit and just shoot away. It's the same as what I learned from PUBG as well.
I have no doubt that Battlefield will have the usual retention gimmicks like battle passes and daily challenges, but to say a game has to have that and has to have ranked to keep people invested exposes one of the biggest problems in modern gaming
doesn't need
right
rank.
now. It all points to one thing, one leading factor that used to drive success in gaming. Might I remind you of an ancient, enlightening, once powerful but since forgotten word?
Strike us with the power of your voice.
If somebody wants to make the case that player retention tricks like skill-based matchmaking or login rewards lead to longer playtimes and more logins, they'd technically be correct. Which is the problem. Psychologically engineered methods to keep people playing to squeeze the live service juice out of a game for as long as possible has taken priority over pure fun, original ideas, or innovative mechanics.
True.
XQC argues that Battlefield needs these gimmicks to stay alive. I argue that it's okay for a player base to move on and for a new game to come out. We are not the same.
Oh, this I don't like. You should not be able to use two primaries in a game like this. You can position yourself to have the perfect weapon in every single scenario, which...
Oh, shut it. Shut it. The assault, the name entails is assault. It should have an assault rifle and even a shotgun for close encounters. That's their role. Charging the enemy front lines, breaking through the point. The others cannot have that because they're not the one charging the point. The sniper hangs back, the support revives anyone who's been downed, and the engineer is more focused on tanks and repairs. They can't have that. What makes the assault different is that a shotgun and an assault rifle and a pistol. That's basically it. And a gadget like the grenade launcher, which I mind that many Call of Duty players could have been grenade spamming. In all honesty, I got tired of the grenade spam and I just gave them a dose of their own medicine. Enjoy thermite.
Which kind of sucks. It's limited to shotguns, DMRs, and SMGs. I guess that's better. I don't know. The shotguns look broken.
Shroud never got on a pedestal about how Battlefield wasn't competitive enough, and he seemed to have fun overall, but I still included this clip because I think it gives us a good, candid glimpse into the...
Let me just say this. If the shotgun is really broken, why do someone like me who panics a lot cannot hit the target? How is that even broken? It takes good aim. It takes good aim and the right timing to shoot. I am a clear example of someone who sucks using the shotgun, and suddenly I am reminded by Asmongold, who also missed every shot in a shotgun, so I don't feel that bad. He's a big-time streamer, and even he has that problem. I'm not alone in this issue.
The mindset of a guy who streams mostly competitive games for a living.
I really don't like that. I need to see what it looks like from a live perspective when people do high drops. Oh god, that... Ugh. Oh, Scope Clint? Really? We're doing Scope Clint?
Like with the BR streamers or XQC.
Why are you complaining about scope glint? In Battlefield, that's how we know that a sniper is aiming right at us, a scope glint. Warzone didn't invent that, Warzone adopted it. Battlefield had those scope glints. If I remember correctly, it's in Battlefield Bad Company 2. Or maybe I'm mistaken. Let's try and find that out later.
The context behind why a streamer has the preferences they do, it's important for counteracting any hive minds that start to pop up. And with these clips from Shroud in particular, I think his background in competitive gaming makes him more likely to criticize anything that offers a competitive disadvantage. Anything that tips the scale too far in one direction, no matter the reason. Sniper glint, giving away your position. Carrying a second primary so assaults are more equipped to push the front line than any other class. A landing roll that gives you a delay before you can react to what's around you. He's not wrong, these things do have their disadvantages, and he's not demanding everyone else accept his personal criticisms like someone else in this video did, but my point is, making a game as fair and balanced as possible for hyper-competitiveness is just not what Battlefield is.
No!
If some sweat is hiding out in a building with a shotgun, putting one in my chest every time I walk in the door...
Hello.
You know what I should be able to do on a Battlefield game? Level the building.
Blow it down.
Or at least blow out the walls he's using as cover. If some tryhard shows up on Battlefield wanting to slide cancel circles around a 40-year-old father of two, you know what that tryhard sees on Battlefield? The barrel of an M1 Abrams. Battlefield in a nutshell is either you getting blasted by some BS, you blasting your enemies with some BS, all while working with your squad and team to counter whatever the other team is throwing at you. The balance comes in from the classes and vehicles, which is why I still think weapons should be class locked. When it retains its identity,
I don't know about that.
Battlefield is absolutely not balanced in every encounter, and that's by design. Sometimes you're going to turn the corner and see 17 sniper glints like you're at a concert, bringing the tank. Sometimes the building you're in is gonna collapse on your head, and
I had 3 scope glints.
Don't worry, the squad mate will get you back on your feet.
Trying to kill me in that map.
Like with the Battle Royale argument, I don't think you can mix the fundamentals of Battlefield Sandbox with the ultra-focused balance that competitive play needs and be able to make everyone happy. So just stick to what Battlefield is, and don't worry about competitive play or arbitrary retention tactics, or just don't make a Battlefield game. Make something else. It's that simple. It's too early to tell if Battlefield 6 will be great, just a return to form, but not exemplary or bad, but just remember,
that
if
issue
Battlefield takes too many
that's
notes
a problem
from
for
big
me.
streamers who need gaming to cater to their stream views, their attention spans, or their preference for competitive play, this game will be doomed to toss aside the best of the series it's in to become something unrecognizable, like our boy Call of Duty did. Rest in peace. The execution of several Battlefield games over the years has been inexcusable, don't get me wrong, but the core of the series still stands. fans. Just look at the beta numbers. People are still
I'll save
interested
ya.
in a good, new Battlefield game that actually feels like a Battlefield
bigger
game.
numbers.
These aren't stream numbers
Just-
you're looking at. These are player numbers. People who actually put their hands on the game. Battlefield 6 can have what it takes to put the series back on track. Just let it be Battlefield. If you want to see my take on EA's strategy to win back the trust they lost with the last few Battlefield games, click this video right here. Thank you, members and patrons, and as always, thanks for watching. Carry on, you kings.
I do think that Battlefield 6 is their last chance, or at least a chance to get everyone back. 2042 basically fumbled a lot, especially removing the class system was a bad idea, making everyone be able to be the jack of all trades, similar to what Call of Duty is more known about, because you can edit your loadouts with C4, rocket launchers, riot shields and such, whatever you want, make a busted OP combination, rather than trying to find the the better equipment for your current class and your current fighting style. Basically, as you remember, I said Assault is the one who leads the charge. Support keeps them alive. Engineer keeps the tanks away from you. And then Recon, tanks or aircraft away. And Recon is the one trying to call everyone out whenever's hiding, locate the counter-sniping the enemy sniper teams, or if they can assist with a tank, they can just sneak behind the tank and use C4. Those are the class systems. We have our own roles to play. The problem with what happened with 2042, everyone can do whatever the frick they want and just screw around. I miss the days of old Call of Duty, of old games, as in the very first games. Simpler times, I guess. But I digress. I've speaked for far too long and I've spoken enough and gave you my points on what these games were all about during their time or during my young age. And it was actually fun. But I digress. Agree to disagree or whatever you do. I have no problems if you disagree. It's just our points in gaming. We're just here to just talk about what we like and what our passion is about. And have fun while doing it. Or sit in a sofa and just have the talk. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed this. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. I've spoken too much. And see you there or be square. Boop. Bye-bye.